Time to butcher a pig.
Butchering Boris.
Butchering Boris today. It's gonna be a good day.
It's gonna be a good day.
Meat. Happy about that.
Yeah, put some meat in the freezer.
Yeah, fill up our freezer probably.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to buy a new freezer.
Yeah, probably. Got Sean and Nicole here to help. Got an extra film in hand over here and extra butcher in hand over here. And Jay's got a GoPro on his forehead, so lots of different viewpoints of it all. Viewer discretion advised. You don't want to see this, don't look. Are you going to put water in that? And scald him?
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to build a fire under it first.
Build ourselves a nice little fire. All right, ideally we'd want 100-gallon, but we've got a 55-gallon.
We're going to clean it up.
Clean it up, fill it up. Water boiling point of 155, yeah?
Yeah.
Anything
150 degrees.
150. Anything less won't do the hair. Anything more will be too much and seal the hair in.
And make it hard to get the hair out.
And we're going to try to use up as much of the pig as possible. So taking the hair off will allow us to use the skin.
Yeah, and make us some good pork rinds.
Mmm, delicious. Alright, the best way I could think of to scrub this barrel out was to get a broom and some soap and then turn on the water hose and start scrubbing with this. It's working pretty well. These barrels, there's a store down the road that sells them, and I think we paid $10 or $15 for this barrel. It's a food company. It's all food grade stuff that was in here, and they sell all of their used barrels for fairly cheap. All right, Jay went and got some of these little party tablecloths that we can put over our big old pallet table, and some buckets to be able to put our lard and our sausage scraps and stuff like that in, and then some bags. We actually have a freezer, what's it called?
Food saver?
A food saver, but the store didn't have any, so we'll probably run and grab some more tomorrow and some maybe butcher paper. But for now, the Ziploc bags will work for us. And we got the fire going with our fire hand over here, Nicole. Well, it's steaming off of there, so
I mean, it
is warming up.
It's definitely getting warm.
So we're gonna clear up our area over here and bring the tractor in once they dispatch the hog, and we'll start putting them in. This will be our very first time butchering a pig. We raised Boris from 3 months old, and he is now 14 months old. Our hearts are heavy, but we are happy with knowing how he was raised, and we thank him for his contribution to our family. We understand that some may not agree with this way of life, and that's completely fine. But for us, it's important for our children to understand where our food comes from and respect the food itself. To be a meat eater, an animal must sacrifice their lives for us. We want our children to understand that is where our meat is coming from, so that they can respect it to its fullest. All right, we're about to move big old Boris out to the pasture all by himself. Only one bad day for these piggies. All right, I'll come in and maybe you can get Boris to go out, yeah? Okay. Well, if you throw a little over, you might get them a little more distracted. Hey, big guy. Come here, Boris. Hey, big guy.
Boris.
He always follows this sound. I don't know why. All right. Be prepared to close it. Here comes Eggsy. Shut it. All right.
Boris.
I'm gonna come out with you. Boris! Wrong way, buddy!
Oh my good God! She is all there. Ah. Oh.
All right, Boris has been dispatched and is now hanging for a bit. We're getting ready to test the water temperature and get him scalded here. Got our workstation set up. We're gonna scald him, which is just to be able to still use his skin. We want to take all of the hair off and be able to use his skin. We could technically skin him and not keep the skin at all, but we do want to try to use as much of him as we possibly can without any waste. We're very thankful we did tell him thanks. Wish we had a scale, a hanging scale, because he's a heavy guy. I think he's more than 3.
Oh yeah, definitely.
With the 2 of y'all carrying him like that and barely being able to pull him.
He might be a heavy board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our problem. He should not be more than about 250, 280.
Yeah, he was a bit big.
Yeah, he's pretty large.
Oh, that's gonna be some good meat though.
That's a big boy right there. You'll probably have to push his feet in. Well, we attempted to dip Boris into our barrel, but Boris is probably pushing 400 pounds or so. So since he's so large and can't fit in the barrel very well, we're just gonna skin him and try to salvage what we can from that route. The next pig will be smaller for sure.
We're butchering his fat.
That's okay though. We're gonna scrape all of that fat off of his skin and render it into lard, so it's okay. For our first time, I don't think you guys are doing too terrible, especially since he was so much larger than we were expecting. For those of you who have never skinned or butchered a pig, the first time around is a little messy and takes a long time. Right? Is that what we've come to the conclusion of?
Pretty much.
All right. But we're getting there. We are getting there. And all of the fat left on this skin, we're going to scrape and be able to turn into lard. So we will be using all of that as well. And we thought about trying to scold all of the hair off of the skin as well to still be able to do pork rinds, but I don't know that we're going to be able to or not. We'll try. Well, we're probably 2/3 of the way done with the skinning, and this storm looks like it's trying to roll in above us. So they're over there trying to get the last of the skin off, and then they'll be able to gut him and cut him. like I said before, you can't really mess up because we like sausage. So some of it's going to have to go to sausage anyway. As long as you don't mess up my bacon, I'll be fine. I like my bacon. So we will be making sausage, bacon, ham. We're going to be curing the bacon for, I think Jay said, about 12 days. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. 12 days or so.
12 days, yeah.
Go back to America and drink your Smirnoff Ices. Doosin'.
I'm trying not to.
Brr, it's so cold. What?
I said, oh man, that looks so good.
The meat?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's good that it looks good. Turn the lights on. It got dark.
On this side. There we go. See, that's not right. That must have been right next to it. The lungs in the heart. Heart, throat.
You can eat the heart.
Should, huh?
That whole central. Eat it raw, just take a bite out of it like an apple.
Don't.
She said don't. Like she thought there might be a chance. You just might do it.
You might.
Blow down in the tube and see if you can get the other end flat.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Back. Tell me where I'm going.
Third rib.
Huh?
Cut straight through the third and fourth rib.
All the way through?
From one side all the way down to the other side. Then that whole hunk will be one piece. We'll go through and cut it into smaller pieces, but that's part of that's like your rump roast and all of that. It's your front shoulder. It's the top section of that is your roast, and then the other part of that can be turned into a roast, used for sausage, used as ham hocks. You'll use the front and back legs for that.
Alright.
Nice little joint there.
Nice little joint. Oh my gosh, he's so heavy. So you're gonna do the same thing again there? Up here, closer to your ham. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But there's your loins.
Where are they? Is that here? Did your trip down?
Like, no, cut along that bone right there. And that should rip right out. Then you got your straight across cut. That bacon you're cutting through.
Stuff under it, but not it.
You got some kind of bone over there again? Jeez Louise. That's some pretty looking bacon, man. Do you see all the different colors in that?
I trusted your daughter to watch this.
It's like different layers, man. It's nice.
Whose
That
daughter?
can stay, babe. Just like that right there, maybe if it'll come off. Otherwise, don't worry about it. Yeah, there you go. And then that side will be the exact same. That entire section right there.
I was talking about the back.
Yeah, no, that
get
stays.
into that.
That's part of your bacon, babe.
Okay.
And then you're gonna take and you're gonna cut right in between there. But we can take that in and cut it in the house. Look at that roll up. Nice slab of bacon right there. Woo!
Nice joint.
Look at that nice joint. All right, here's gonna be your baby backs. So you're gonna cut them as thick as you want them. And you got bone, you're gonna have to try to cut off that backbone all the way down. Your ribs end there. So you're gonna cut straight across there. That'll be chops. All right, about to get started up in here. I am actually going to take the fat that I took off of the skin and put it into this baggie for later. I'm gonna weigh it out and see how much fat we actually ended up getting off of the skin and off of the rib parts that we took off last night. And we'll continue to add to that during the day. Y'all about ready for this? Where's the dancing? Come on. Let's try it again. Y'all about ready for this? Yeah, there we go. Much better. All right, I have our scale, and I'm gonna weigh out this bite and see what we got. Dragged it up. I gotta push on this to get it to turn on. All right. Well, we got. Oh, there we go. 8.4. It's so little that it doesn't want to stay registered. All right, we got 8.4 pounds of fat just off of the skin. Go. We'll move that over here. And this cooler is all of the meat. And extremely heavy. We have to clean the freezer and make room for more food. Here goes.
Turn it down. Their rear end. And that looks like one horse and big dog and Eggsy.
Oh my gosh, you're so right.
And that looks like the Cooney Coonies.
Yeah.
Cool. So we'll have a lot more meat from a Cooney Cooney.
Which we're going to be doing a Cooney Cooney
Soon.
very soon.
We'll just say that.
We're not exactly sure what day. All right, these are our books that we're referencing for smoking, cuts, and other information. What is that one for? Pork for the year from a single hog.
Oh, this is it shows.
Oh, and it shows the skinning process, yeah?
Well,
and the gutting.
Not the skinning, just the gutting.
Oh, the gutting process, okay. I will link these books in the description for anybody that wants to go check them out. This one is probably my favorite right here, actually. How to Survive Off the Grid. That one I read back and forth and really like. These other ones we reference, but I have not quite read fully yet. We'll take the ribs off, and then we'll be able to go from that with bacon. We really need a meat slicer for our bacon. But I guess we'll just hand cut it for now.
Yeah, we need cutting boards.
Yeah, we have to take the spine off of that. The fitting cutting board, yeah? A little piggy, Sean. Jeez, just take the whole thing away from us here. You just got a hole right in that. Got a ham working over here, and we got what do we got over here? Some picnic shoulder.
Yeah.
And
Shoulder and butt shoulder.
some roast.
Boston butt.
Or
The shoulder.
pork butt, which is what we call it here. Boston butt must be the northern name for it. We call it pork shoulder or pork butt, even though it's the front.
Shoulder.
He's got the ass. He's got the front.
Mm-hmm. Teamwork.
Teamwork. And then here's some spare ribs. And then we've got some chops over here already. We've got some loin. And then we've got, this is 3 stacks of bacon right here.
That we gotta trim it.
That we have to slice. But we're gonna cure and trim up a little bit more. Here's a hock. You got a hock over there too? Oh, yours hasn't come off yet. And then we've got some more chops right here. Boneless chops coming off. We're getting there. This is our fat and sausage chunks over here. And we're going to weigh it all up before, well, whenever we're done cutting it all into different pieces. We're going to weigh it all and see how much meat we have all together. Exciting!
Through the fields of our paths, feelings part our ways, keeping us close but estranged now. Dreams holding us closer, meadows of our youth. 107 days, but recalling it backwards. Our dreams holding us closer. Ooh, we can is the same, the colors always change, but the song is the same now. In June, lifting us higher, ooh, we can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear. Ooh, we can.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, that ham almost didn't want to fit in there. Big old ham. I gotta seal it.
Big old ham.
That's a big old ham.
What are you sealing it with?
This nifty food saver over here.
Finished ham. Finished to put in the freezer. Ooh, that's a
6-pound ham.
6.27 pound ham.
Alright, this is just under half of the hog. We have tenderloins, we've got chops, we've got some roasts, we have the spare ribs, baby back ribs, ham hock. Oh, wait, is that hock? Yeah, 2 ham hock. And then we have 2 large hams and 3 slabs worth of bacon in the refrigerator. And 8 pounds of fat for lard so far, and probably 15 or more pounds of sausage meat and fat. And we're gonna take a break because it's a lot of work to cut this much hog up. Then we'll get back to it. Oh, also we have a big bucket full of bones and scrap meat that will be turned into dog food and bone broth to pour on our garden. After the full butcher process, we ended up with just under 200 pounds of meat for our family. As always, guys, if you like this video, give us a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. See you on the next one. Bye, guys.